Here's how to actually physically make the sound come out of the guitar. It sounds simpler than it is. What you want to do is simply press down on a string in between two frets and therefore make the sound. That's in essence all playing guitar is. That with lots and lots of control. There's a little bit of muscle memory you need to learn on this first. Now, probably odds are when you're first starting out, you're gonna have this type of sound. That nice, fuzzy, nasty, not really a note type sound. And what that means is either A, you're not pressing hard enough, or B, you're not quite pressing in the right place. Here's a couple tricks. First of all, you wanna press on the higher notes directly between the frets. What that's doing is you don't care about this side of the string, it's not making any sound. All you care about is this side of the string, and therefore how it's actually meeting this actual fret. Now, if you're on some of the lower strings and your fingers aren't quite strong enough yet, you're getting kind of that kind of flat tire type sound, one of the easiest things to do is kind of hedge your bets a little bit. Work your way up towards the very edge of the fret, okay? Now, that means you're gonna have a greater mechanical advantage on pressing the string down because you physically need to bend the steel string. And trust me, steel on flesh is a tough thing to do. You're gonna get some amazing blisters, but following that, you're gonna get some great calluses. Here's a great exercise to do when trying to get good at fingering on your guitar. You start on the 5th fret and you work your way up to the 8th fret. So you're gonna do this. Now, about the time you've driven all your friends and roommates crazy, you're actually going to be pretty good at this, and we'll be ready to move on to the next lecture. Let's talk about tablature. Now, tablature is really very much designed only for guitars, and really only for guitars in standard tuning. Granted, there's always exceptions to the rule, but here's a quick introduction to tablature just to get you on the road. If you look at tablature, it's going to have 6 lines running across the page. They're actually going to symbolize your 6 strings. And then what you're going to have working your way up and down on those lines are actual numbers. 0 means no fret. 1 means 1 fret. 2 means 2 fret. 3 means 3 fret. You get the idea. And then as you follow along through it, you can play down, of course, multiple lines, and it'll show that at the same time. Here's a quick introduction. Now look at the tablature on your screen. Now we're just going to follow along here. It's going to say E0, E1, E2, E3, E4, A0, A1, 2, 3, 4. And now you've reached the top of that. It's actually pretty easy to follow along through most tablature. And the nice part about tab is, well, you can play anything from Louie Louie to Beethoven.